So today, Respawn Entertainment has surprised us all with a brand new patch for Jedi Survivor, and this is a big one. This is a big deal because it takes the performance mode for the consoles for both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S and completely reworks it and brings it to a true 60 frames per second experience. Because as you know, when this game released, it did have performance issues on performance mode, and the first thing I did when I booted it up after downloading the new patch today is go to the Shattered Moon location, which in my opinion ran awful when the game originally released, but after the patch I am happy to report it is running at a butter smooth 60 frames per second, and boy did I have a big grin on my face when I saw this. And yes, this means that I will be revisiting Jedi Survivor once again, so hit that like button if you are excited for this. And also, one other thing I wanted to mention is, yes, I did complete the campaign, of course, for Jedi Survivor. I didn't go back, though, and do all of the side missions and all of that good stuff because I really wasn't happy with the way the game performed. And I think a lot of people also felt the same way. I think a lot of people ended up just kind of going to other games, after they completed the main quest. Some people kind of were deterred by the performance issues in the game and they didn't continue their experience. But now I definitely encourage you all to go back in, check it out, check out the performance mode and see just how well the game is running. Now, I also jumped over to Kobo as well, which also did experience some performance issues when the game first released. But after the patch today, it also runs at a buttery smooth 60 frames per second. It feels like a totally new game. And I roamed around and mounted my creature here and made sure that, when I traversed the whole location, it was really keeping up with the frame rate. And it did very well. It had no frame rate hiccups at all. Again, solid 60 frames per second performance, even on Kobo as well. And here are the full patch notes for today's patch, by the way. It says, here are the fixes you can expect with this patch. This patch introduces several performance-related improvements on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, including performance mode has been completely reworked to substantially improve player experience. A number of GPU and CPU optimizations, along with disabling ray tracing, has resulted in a better player experience, including a solid 60 frames per second in performance mode. Quality mode has also received optimization to help reduce FPS fluctuation and introduce other visual improvement. So if you enjoy quality mode, they've also included updates to that as well. And then they're also supporting variable refresh rate on the PlayStation 5 as well. That's been added. And then they have additional performance and optimization improvements for PC, including DLSS support, which is a huge one. So they've actually officially added DLSS support to the game. They've also done save system tweaks to help prevent save game corruption. They fixed issues where players could not retrieve their XP after dying under certain circumstances, various crash fixes, and so on and so forth. And they said, note, cinematics in Jedi Survivor on console are locked to 30 frames per second. So just keep that in mind. That's no big deal. But yeah, this is awesome news. As you can tell, I'm definitely excited for this because in my review, of course, my biggest complaint, my number one complaint about this game was the performance issues. But I will see you all later. Take it easy. Let me know if you download the patch. Let me know what you think about it if you're on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S and even PC with that new DLSS update. I will see you all later, and may the Force be with you always.